Good morning. I think I am back. 11 and 1. Wonderful. 11 people watching and one person's giving the thumbs up. That's a beautiful little sign there for me already, right? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I believe I am live on Instagram. Am I? I'm not sure. Let me just check. I don't know if I'm live on there or not. Let's just, sorry everybody, let's just go live. I can put everything else out afterwards. Oh, Instagram isn't liking it today. How funny. Last time it was YouTube that didn't want to go live or didn't want to have the comments. Fascinating. I am going to quickly just have a play around with this. How are we all? Good morning, good morning, good morning. God, have I got some stuff for you today. I actually quite like just doing it on one channel because it means that I can just look in one place. However, I would really like to pop this on Instagram as well. So I'm going to come off the Wi-Fi on that. Apologies all. Apologies, apologies, apologies. I'm going to come off of that and then hopefully that won't confuse it. Oh my goodness, have I got some good stuff for you today. I'm going to be talking all about the energies. Let's just see if I can get YouTube to work, Instagram to work. If not, we are going live. I'm literally just going to pop you there. My apologies. Right, let's see if it works. Yay, checking connection. That means we're going. Anyway, good morning, everybody. That was a bit of a drama, wasn't it? I apologise to the people on YouTube who have been watching for 1 minute and 46 seconds whilst I've been trying to fix my Instagram link. But hey ho, we are working. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am feeling absolutely incredible. I don't know about you guys, but I have got some cool stuff to share with you. I have got so many people around the world that have been messaging me stuff. I just have to find my notes. I'm so disorganised this morning, so I do apologise, everybody. But here are my notes for Sunday service. I've got 1, 2, 3 pages today. So what I'm going to cover off today is I'm going to introduce you to Conscious Conversations. Conscious Conversations are officially launching today. I'm going to share the link for you guys to sign up as soon as I'm finished here. The link is going to be ready for you. Conscious Conversations is my £11.11 a month, where you basically, every single Monday night, you will join a call with me and we will be able to have beautiful conscious conversations without the drama of having YouTube or Instagram cut us off. So I can speak openly, I can speak truthfully. It's £11.11. The reason I have done it so cheap, good evening Australia, the reason I've done it so cheap is it is literally an energy exchange. It's all about the angel numbers. It's all about setting the intention for what we are going to be doing going forwards. That launches tomorrow. So nothing like a bit of notice. Tomorrow is going to be the first call that we do, and it's going to be at 7:30 p.m. UK time. Super excited about that, but I'm going to introduce you to more about that in a little bit. The other things that I'm going to speak about today is the huge, huge, huge energies on the planet. I am going to be speaking about focus. So a lot of people that have been listening to me and connecting in with me, you would have been hearing about focus over the last few weeks. To be fair, all I seem to be talking about at the moment is divine masculine, divine feminine. However, I'm pulling it back in and I'm actually going to be speaking all about energies today because we love it. Smash the like and love button for me, or smash the heart on Instagram. Smash the thumbs up for me if you love the energy stuff, because I know everybody reaches out to me and they're like, Lucy, I just love it when you do energy. Can you do more energy for us, please? Like, we just love it when you channel stuff. I'm also going to be talking about the eclipse and the new moon, which is tomorrow, both of them. And I'm also going to be giving you a ritual. Who loves my rituals? We're going to be giving you a ritual. What I'm going to do is I'm going to film it all in this, and then what I'm going to do separately is film the ritual again, so you guys will get it. If you do not have a pen and paper, please go and grab one. You will definitely need it for this. As always, this is loaded with light activation codes and DNA upgrades for you. So please do listen all the way to the end if you possibly can. If you can't for any reason, come back later and give it a watch. Now, oh my goodness. Who else is just loving what's going on at the moment? I'm going to be sharing a few things today which may upset you, which may trigger you, but that's my job on the planet. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my drink. Oh, I have to look after my physical at the moment. We all have to up our game with our physical at the moment. So let's start off by talking, like literally I've got 3 pages of notes, look. 3 pages of notes. Oh, I've been a busy girl this morning, just channeling lots of stuff. So let's start with the energies on the planet. Who else? In fact, first and foremost, before we go into that, if you are in Self-Love Club with Lucy Davis on Telegram or on MeWe, you would have seen yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I'm not sure. Basically, you know, I was channeling the information about 11/12, i.e. the 11th of December. I was seeing that we were going to be, you know, we were going to get this message that the storm is upon us and basically we're going to the whole new level. Well, that did actually happen, people. My psychic abilities are really kicking in, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But I just want you guys to know that if anyone is like, well, I never saw that happen, trust me, it happened. I shared an image. If you want to get in the Telegram group or if you want to get in the MeWe group, I'll post it below on YouTube and on Instagram. In my bio, there is a link in there. It's, you know, it's in there for you. Okay, so please do feel free to join. I am channeling so much information at the moment. And yeah, if you want to tap into my psychic abilities, then please feel free to join us. Now, I have always professed in my life that I'm not psychic. Like literally, I always used to say, I'm not psychic, I'm not psychic, I'm not psychic. There is no denying it anymore. I've had to up my game, and I've just had to immerse and just like relinquish my control and my ego, and just I am psychic. So we're just going to be sharing that a lot more going forwards from here. So topic number 1 that I want to talk about today is the huge, profound energies on the planet. So we had the 11th of December, which basically saw all of this stuff that I had been channeling come to fruition. I was speaking to Maxine about it because Maxine and I are quite aligned with this and very much from a galactic perspective. We were speaking about it, and it was just amazing to get the validation. It kind of feels good because there's so much stuff I have spoken about at different times, and I'm like, well, that never happened, but it happens like 6 months later or whatever, and it's a bit of a dent to the ego when that happens. I want to be honest with you. So to my fellow psychics out there, or to anyone who's just learning how to step into their gifts, no, sometimes the old egos does still pipe up. Yes, so yesterday was 12/12. 12/12 is a huge portal. It's an absolutely huge portal. We basically unlocked the portal that is going to see us through till 21/12 and beyond. Okay, so if, like I say, if you're in my groups, you may have joined us yesterday to do the beautiful love meditation that we did at 5 p.m. UK time. I don't know about you guys, but it was absolutely beautiful where I was. Again, if you're not getting notifications of this, I do try my best to pop it on my Instagram stories and stuff, but it's better to be in my groups. If you are in my groups, you will be involved in the meditations, okay? So please, please, please bear that in mind. Self-Love Club with Lucy Davis is on Telegram, and that's quite easy for me to just chit. And the other one is MeWe. We've got it in there at the moment as well. So if you want to join in the group meditations, if you want to immerse yourself in this little lady's crazy psychic abilities, then please do get into those groups. They're the free places where you can get me. Obviously YouTube, obviously Instagram is totally free, so you guys can access me there as well. Now, the 12/12 portal is a huge energy shift. And basically what happened yesterday, and there is no surprise that certain walks were taking place yesterday and protests were taking place, but I kind of want to raise the consciousness on this from here, because I was going to go yesterday, because obviously I'm very much about the children. However, I was told absolutely not, you cannot go. And I want to share with you why that is in a very, very short time. So 12/12 is almost like when the energies open to bring us to the end of the year. Basically, energies align, like the portal is just catastrophic, I think is the word, and we can definitely, this is where we start to manifest. This is where we start to create our reality. And if any of you have been watching me for some time, you know I've been talking about picking your timeline. Very, very important. Do you want a timeline which is loaded with love, joy, happiness, peace, intuition, your guides kicking in, or do you want a life that is fearful and panic and angry? Now, this is what I'm talking about when I say pick your timeline. What I'm going to share with you this morning is very much you have to be congruent. Like, you have to be living in congruence with what you are looking to manifest or the intentions you're setting. Otherwise, you are basically like causing yourself curveballs, and unnecessary curveballs at that. So please, please, please do bear this in mind. The meditation was profound last night. It was very beautiful. It was very loving. I actually had to spend about 3 hours in total in meditation yesterday, which was extremely interesting, but it unlocked a couple of things for me. I actually managed to get the conscious conversation stuff done. I've also managed to get a few other bits and pieces done as well. And it was literally like, we need you out. And it's because I am so powerful, because I've stepped into my gifts, I've stepped into my power. I'm no more powerful than you guys, just so you know, but I know how powerful I am, and that's the difference between me and most of you out there. So when you get these urges, when you get these calls to literally just sit and be still and immerse in the energy on the planet, please, please, please listen. I cannot say to you enough, please listen. Yesterday was huge. I got a lot of downloads about my twin flame yesterday. No surprise, as we're stepping closer to the 21st of December. I was getting a lot of energy that was filtering through around love, around fear, just everything was coming in from all different directions. So that's just like the 1212 portal is massive, massive for every single person, whether they're woke or not. The 1212 portal is absolutely incredible. So the second thing that I want to talk about, and it's a little bit of what I've been talking about quite a lot recently, and it's around be extremely aware of where your focus is. Now, like I said a short moment ago, I had the intention to go and do the protest yesterday that was in London. It was actually started in Clapham, and I wanted to be present. I haven't been there recently, and I wanted to be present. But my guide said to me, absolutely not. And this is why they put me in meditation for as long as I needed to. Because actually at the moment, if you are going out stomping the streets, being angry, if you are going out protesting, saying some of the things that we hear particularly at the children's rallies, what you're essentially doing is you're picking that timeline. You're essentially calling that in. And this portal that opened yesterday is going to be a catalyst for many. This is going to be the first step. This is going to be the starting point where people are either going down this way or this way. And I'm so grateful that I am so connected, because I just stopped myself and I was like, no, I can't do it. What's beautiful about it is one of the girls who's in my self-love club, one of my girls that's in self-love club with Lucy Davis on Facebook, she used to be, she reached out to me and she's like, I don't know, but I just don't feel like I should go today. And we were going to catch up and whatever. And I just said to her, look, your intuition is on point. I actually got a lot of downloads, not last night, the night before, around BLM coming back. It's going to make a comeback. And I was shown actually that I was present when some of this stuff was going on. Now, that was metaphysically, not physically. But I know that when I see this stuff metaphysically or on another realm, I know that it's going to come in. Okay, so like I'm so in tune with what is happening now. And I don't wake up and think, oh, was that a dream, or was that me in super conscious state, or what does that look like? I just know now where I was and what I was doing. And what I was shown metaphysically is actually the corruption in the police on Friday night, the corruption in the police, and the next round of distraction and the next round of division that is coming up, and it's going to be back along the lines of BLM again. So please do be very mindful where you are putting your energy right now. Be mindful where you are focusing. If you are focusing on negativity, you're going to get more. If you feel like negativity is coming towards you, you have the choice. What is it that you need to learn from this? And ask the question, what is it that you want me to learn from this? Now, if you are even putting out the slightest bit of negativity, i.e. you're in your car and you're like, screw you, mate, or you're getting angry with somebody, please know that's going to come back to you. There's no avoiding this. There is absolutely no avoiding this. It is going to be coming back at you, and you need to address it. We are all being surfaced. We're all being faced with our healing right now. So please do immerse in that and be really, really clear. What you are creating right now is you're basically creating your reality going forwards. Yeah, quite a scary thought, isn't it? If you are out there beating the drum on the thing beginning with like the V's, like that is what is going to be your reality. You are essentially calling it in. I don't see that on my timeline, and I never have done. Now, people think I'm weird. I just do not see it on my timeline. I have people reach out to me and said, yeah, but what about travel? I mean, my little sister even said to me yesterday, and this is mortifying because they've never, ever been vaccinated. I said the word. I said the word, hey ho. They've never, ever, ever had anything. And one of them said to me, Lucy, I really don't want it. And I said, well, why do you think you're going to have it? And she said, well, to be able to travel. And I'm like, if you need that to travel, you ain't going anywhere. It's as simple as that. You just stay with me. Like, if anyone else wants to travel and you, she said, I do not want to have that in me. I know that it's not going to end well. She's 8. She's 8. Okay, remember, these kids are so woke. These kids are of a level that none of us can comprehend. Literally, they are at a level, which is why they're coming through right now, because they are showing us what we need to do, what we are stepping into. And I trust these two. When they channel information and they share it with me, I trust them implicitly, absolutely implicitly, because they know better. Like, yes, I can tap into my gifts. Yes, I can call in the wisdom of, you know, everything. But, you know, those little beings, they know far better than any of us do. So please do remember, and I'm not going to tell you not to go and protest, right? If you want to go and protest, please do whatever you need to do, because your journey is different to mine. My journey is different to yours. Just be extremely mindful of the intention that is coming behind the protest. If you are intending to scatter love across the whole of London, show up, do the protests. Do whatever it takes. However, if you are somebody who, you know, perhaps is getting moments of fear, moments of panic, maybe reconsider your choices. There are many other things that you can do right now. Meditation, speaking to people, sharing your truth. All of these things are a great, great catalyst for change right now. Be very, very mindful. I appreciate you want to be heard. I appreciate you all have your own messages and your own methods of what to do. However, please just be very, very aware that what you are setting out, what you are putting out, is literally going to come back to you. For me personally, I'm all about raising my voice right now. And the way that I'm doing that is obviously through Conscious Conversations that's launching tomorrow. I have said, okay, social media does not want to play ball with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so freaking affordable that everybody can join. And then what we're basically going to do is you're going to get access to me every single Monday night for an hour on a Zoom call. I'm going to channel information, speak on a certain topic. Like, if we've got time, I'll go through the questions and whatever. But essentially, you have got access to me without any filter. And that's why I've decided to do it the way that I've decided to do it. I'm tired of battling with these platforms. Like, YouTube are shadow banning me massively. So if you can put the thumbs up on this, that basically helps the algorithms on YouTube. Likewise, if you can put comments, and the same on Instagram, if you can smash the love and if you can put the thumbs up or the heart, I think it is on Instagram, then that really helps. Also, go share this video with people, because that basically makes YouTube and makes Instagram frig their algorithms. And it's so annoying that you have to ask to do this, because this should be able to be shared everywhere. But because of me, you know, they don't want me being out in the public domain. They don't want truth being exposed right now, it sucks. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it sucks. Okay, so we are increasing in vibration every single day. Every single day we are going up in vibration. Yesterday was a huge day, which is why I didn't do the protest. That's why I didn't do it. Okay, Andy, I'm going to come to you in a minute, because you're very much coming from ego, and I want to help you nip that in the bud. Okay, you are very, very, very much coming from ego. Like, I'm feeling it energetically. It's not about waking other people up. It's about you being your best version. It's about you showing up and saying, hey, this is me and this is my truth. You know, that's what it is. And when you are authentic in that, and when there isn't the you know, the push or the nobody's listening to me, or that almost that ego driven behind it, people will get it. People will get it. You need to remain consistent. You absolutely need to remember. But remember, nobody, and this is on YouTube, by the way, if anyone's looking for the comment on Instagram, nobody has to wake up this lifetime. If you are getting frustrated with people because they're not waking up, that's your stuff, not theirs. Maybe their path, maybe their soul mission this lifetime was to be one of the people who are going to take the vaccine. They're going to take the, you know, they're going to take the path where they just go down the sleeping route. Maybe that's what they were incarnated for. We cannot judge these people. Every single one of us is living our soul mission, whether we like it or not. Now, I wouldn't say stop talking to them. What I would be doing is I would just be doing it in a completely different way. So what I say to my family, like for my mum, for example, my mum had the flu, you know, and that's just bizarre to me, totally bizarre. Yeah, she knows what I do. She's never had it before in her life. Yet this year she decided, because when she was at the doctor about something totally different, they suggested that she had it. She didn't feel powerful enough to say no. Now, how interesting is that? Like, why do you need to be asking people or telling people to get something if this is something that is, you know, is going to protect us so much? We should intuitively know that. But the problem is all of us are getting our intuition back online, the ones that are meant to. Now, please remember, not everybody is here to be awake this lifetime. We need the people that are sleeping to help us awaken even more. So please do bear that in mind when you've got this frustration. Excuse me. Now, of course, we want our families to rise up. Of course, we really want our families to ascend with us. However, that is coming from a space of ego again. And what we need to be okay with is whatever their path is, we absolutely need to allow them to take that. Give them love. Share a couple of articles with them now and again, but nothing that's like really in your face. I would literally just be like, hey, I saw this and I thought of you. And it may be some information that is, you know, somebody who's incredible, that's coming from their heart space, that is talking about stuff, but not in the way of fear or panic. Because remember, a lot of people do not go with panic. I'm repelled by panic. It offends me when you're doing something from love. And it's quite interesting. When I got involved with Freedom for the Children UK, initially it was very much about we're doing it this way. And I actually had to pull the person to one side and say, I can't be involved in that. If that's the way that you want to do this, I can't do that. I'm about meditation. I'm about collective consciousness, which is why I was banned from FaceAid. Because I am about increasing the collective consciousness, about global meditations. And that's the kind of things that, you know, people don't want right now, because we are so powerful. And this 1212 portal that opened yesterday, we are literally at our most powerful. Now, what we need to do for the next 10 days to 2 weeks to 3 weeks to 4 weeks, whatever, we need to continue to raise our vibration. Now, the way that you do that is by picking your timeline. By picking joy, happiness, smiling, loving, increasing that vibration, sitting in meditation, eating foods that are good for you, speaking to people with the love that you wish to receive. What we are activating right now, particularly as of yesterday, all the way through to the end of December and into January, like I keep getting the 21st of January in my head at the moment. Now, I know the 20th is going to be a big day, but the 21st is where we really need to be making sure we're protecting our energy. So that's a long period of time. Most people can be happy for a day, but then they like fall off the wagon and then they eat the rubbish food and whatever. But what I would be doing is I would be literally channeling all of the emotions that you want to see through 2021 right now. Right now. Literally yesterday is about, it's the portal that has opened. On Monday, tomorrow, we are going to see such a huge shift because of the eclipse and the new moon, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. Your job between now and the 21st of December, 21st of January in my book, is to get yourself to be the best version you could possibly be. eat the right foods, sleep as much as you need to, ground, get out in nature, tell people you love them, communicate how you feel, really, 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 really increase your vibration. If you vibrate above the 1%, they cannot control you. So, you know, there's that 1%, kind of like the puppet masters, they're manipulating everybody else right now. If we vibrate above them, they cannot touch us. Literally, they cannot touch us. They are vibrating at the 4th dimension, which is why none of us want to sit in 4th dimension. We want to jump straight over it and going up into 5th or above. Going plant-based, yes, to vibrate higher, going plant-based is the best thing to do, yes. Now, I'm going to say that loosely because a lot of people love to eat meat, and I get that. However, if you think about the trauma of getting the meat and the circumstances in which the meat was gained, I don't see that there's a humane way of doing it personally. I know people do. However, what I would say is remove anything low vibration. So if you think about it, when an animal is killed for meat, it goes into a panic. Oh my God, oh my goodness. Because you must panic knowing that you're going to die, right? If you know you're going to die, you're going to panic, in my opinion. Thumbs up or comment if you agree with me. For me personally, if I knew I was just about to have my head chopped off, I know I would panic. What that would basically mean, if somebody then went and ate me, there would be panic in the meat that they are eating. I don't care what intentions you set around things. That's how I feel about it. Now, I'm not saying I'm against people eating meat. If you want to eat meat, you please go and eat meat. However, from my perspective, if you want to vibrate at a much higher level, personally right now, I would be looking to go as plant-based as possible. Juice. Just do the things, intuitively eat the food. So for those of you that follow my stories on Instagram, you will see that I'm eating a lot of soups at the moment. I'm making a lot of like root vegetables. I'm making like loads and loads of colourful creations because it's really important for me right now that I'm nourishing all of the cells. Emma, I don't remember what I said, babe. I'm sorry. To be the best version of yourself, you need to vibrate higher. That's the only bit that I remember. I literally don't remember. When I speak, babe, I literally just channel, and I don't know. You'll have to go back and watch it, babe. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. So please do make sure you are eating the right food. Personally, I don't eat eggs. Again, I don't have any animal produce in me. I'm a human being, and I know that I know human beings are intended to be herbivores. However, you do whatever you need to do. Okay, although I'm a qualified nutritionist, I was never qualified as a plant-based nutritionist. I did my nutrition degree, and I very quickly was like, hang on, this isn't in alignment with me. Like, why would we drink cow's milk? As a human, why would we do that? I don't get it. Human milk, I get, we're a human. However, but like I say, I'm not projecting my stuff onto you. You do what you need to do. You do you, boo, as always. It's very interesting to, when you really immerse in it, you actually recognize that just like smoking, just like sugar, going back to meat and eating meat is an addiction. It's something that has been ingrained in you, and it's indoctrination. Very, very interesting. So if there's any of you that kind of like flip back and forwards, it's a form of programming and indoctrination, because at no point was it supposed to be the industry that it ended up being created into. If you think about it, there are many industries that have been created over the years. The dairy industry is a great example of it, and I'm not putting farmers down. Like, I love the fact that farmers do what they do. Horses for courses. Me personally, I choose not to, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a great connection by eating meat. If we vibrate above, just go back to where I was, if we vibrate above the 1%, i.e. above 4th dimension, we will go through the next stages with ease and grace. And I don't know about you guys, but I want to go through this with ease and grace. I am doing everything that I possibly can. I'm having salt baths. I'm using essential oils. I am supplementing with the most incredible supplements. I've completely upgraded my self-care package. I've gone from what I used to use, which was a whole food, fruit, vegetable, and berry capsule, and I've upgraded it completely. And I've gone to herbs and plants that are from all over the world, like you know, the Amazon and places like that. So I've completely upgraded. My cellular level health is next level. I'm literally in a house full at the moment of people with colds, and you know, I'm absolutely thriving. And I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure if I would, because I was so such a fan of my last supplementation, but these ones have far surpassed it. It's been absolutely incredible. So do make sure that you're listening to your physical vessel. Do make sure that you are in alignment with what it is that you need to be doing so that you can vibrate at the level. I just need to sip of this, hang on. Oh, so good. Be mindful of what you're doing as well, because remember, I'm going off on a bit of a tangent here, but your immune system, there's like 6 or 7 layers of your aura, and your immune system is one of those layers. So if you are, you know, allowing certain things in through your field, chances are you will actually allow sickness in as well. And it's exactly the same. So make sure that you're cleansing your aura. I'm going to give you a new moon ritual to do shortly, but make sure you're cleansing your aura. Make sure you're cleansing your space. I am cleansing my space every freaking day right now. I'm being channeled so hard. There has been energies that have been kind of like sat in the background over here a few weeks ago. Some of you may remember me talking about it, and I said, no, enough's enough, we're not going to do that. So I've been upping myself, what I call my self-care, but it's very much about my self-care for my energy. So I'm really using crystals. Like my little sister made me put this one on today, which is quite interesting. So if I show you the stone, when I bought it, it's a heart. When I bought it, I said to the lady, what is it? It looks like citrine. And she said to me, no, it's not. It's the healer's healer. I still don't remember what it was called. I'll ask her when I'm back there next week. But she basically said it's the healer's healer. And my little sister literally said, if you're doing a video today, you've got to wear this. And she popped it in here for me. And I was like, how's that for a child's intuition? How is that for a child's intuition? Absolutely incredible. This is what I mean. If you've got children right now, allow their flow, encourage their creativity. So yes, please be mindful between now and the 21st of December, you must up your game. Please up your game. This is the vibration that we're going to be sat at. And as a collective, if we can increase the collective consciousness, we are going to be doing such a good job. I'm going to just quickly write down to talk to you about meditations when I get to the end, because otherwise I'll forget. Right, okay, so new moon and eclipse. Let's talk about that right now. So the new moon and eclipse, the words that I was given, oh, come on, give me some loves, give me some thumbs up or something for our little new moon and eclipse ritual, because I know you guys absolutely love them. I always have people messaging me, oh my God, that was so powerful, thank you so much. So I got 4 words given to me when I channeled the new moon and eclipse. Creativity, or creation, whatever. Manifestation, abundance, and honesty / truth. So they're the 4 words that we've got, okay? Now, I'm going to read some of the information that I channeled, and I literally wrote this down. So solar eclipses are super powerful, super powerful. They can totally change the direction of your life in a blink, okay? Creativity and manifestation are huge around these times. Huge, okay? So please be mindful and be aware of what is being offered to you. Now, I literally have people coming to me at the moment saying, hey, can we do this? Hey, can we do that? And I'm like, wow, this is really powerful. So be aware of what is being offered to you. This acknowledgement will catapult your journey. Catapult it. That's the word they gave me, catapult. I was like, I love that word. I love it. This eclipse will also bring in a huge amount of abundance. Who wants some abundance in their life? Who wants abundance? I am so down for some abundance. And I've got a lot of abundance in my life, but I'm so down for even more. You are going to be asked to level up. My favorite, level up. You will be asked to level up and speak your truth. The other thing that I was shown very, very clearly is that basically what you are communicating. So if you're outwardly communicating to people, oh my goodness, I feel amazing. Oh my goodness, I feel so good. But then behind the scenes, you're eating sugar, you're drinking the wine, you're doing all of the things that make you feel low vibration. Please know you are picking the lower vibrational timeline. This eclipse is not standing for any BS. Bit like me. This eclipse feels very, very powerful for me, and I don't know how you guys are feeling about it, but I am literally bubbling in the energy right now. We must be congruent. Now, I talk about this a lot. For any of you that are in my membership, that's going to fall off. If anyone's in my membership, you know I talk about it a lot. There is no point saying, yes, I want to heal, yes, I want to do this, but behind the scenes, away from the public eye, you are not doing your rituals, you're not getting up early, you're not exercising, you're not drinking the water, you're not doing all of the things that are going to help you get to your goal. That is called living out of alignment. Okay, I like to call it as when you are doing all the right things, you're speaking the right things and you're doing the right things. That's called living living congruently in my book. Okay, so when I say if you are not in congruence with what you are communicating, you are very likely to get burnt. And none of us want you to get burnt. Absolutely none of us want you to get burnt, least of all me. So let's get on with the new moon ritual. Please grab a piece of paper, screen record this if you need to right now, or mark the time down. I don't know. So in fact, I'm going to do it right now. 35, no surprise. It was 35, new moon ritual. I'm just going to pop that in there. I'll come back to you, Jay, if that's okay. So I'm just popping that in there so people can actually find this. If somebody could do the same on Instagram for me, that would be really helpful. I don't know what the time is on there, but if you could just pop a little note of the how many minutes have gone on the live, and then share it, because then people don't need to watch the whole thing. So first things first, new moon ritual. We are setting a lot of intentions. We're going to be manifesting, and we are going to be calling in abundance in a truthful way. That's what this ritual is all about. So first and foremost, cleanse your aura. Like I said, your aura is the 7 layers of energy that are around your physical vessel. Cleanse it. You can use salt, you can use incense, you can use sage, you can use whatever you want, herbs, do whatever you want, okay? Same with your space. So for example, if you are doing it in your bedroom, cleanse the space in your bedroom. If you are doing it in your kitchen, cleanse the space in your kitchen, whatever. Personally, I would encourage you all to cleanse the whole of your house, which is a bit of a feat in this house because it's rather large. But I encourage you all to literally go and do the whole of your space that you're living in. Right. The next thing, I am actually going to do a short video on YouTube, just literally with the new moon ritual as well, but by all means screen record and send it on, babe. So you cleanse your aura, you cleanse your space. If you want to say a few words like, I am ready to release all of all of the things of 2020 that no longer serve me, I'm ready to call in 2021, you do that. I'm not sure what I'm going to say yet because I haven't actually done this. Then I want you to grab a candle and light it. So, for me, I always grab one of my candles that's in a glass thing so that it doesn't matter. It can just burn and I know that it's safe, rather than like a wobbly candle or anything like that. Just light it. And then what we want to do, and this is quite beautiful. This is quite beautiful when they channeled this through to me this morning. I kind of like got this little flutter inside. We basically then want to ask for the wisdom of our past lives, ancestors, and our guides to come in and assist the cleansing, the manifestation, abundance, and truth. How good does that feel from a cellular level? I'm like, I just love that. So ask for the wisdom of past lives, ancestors, and guides to come in and assist in the cleansing, manifestation, abundance, and truth. Now, if you have never connected in with your guides, don't worry, they're there. They just might not be ready to communicate with you yet. Everybody's got guides. Don't think that you haven't. So please call that in. Right, then step number 1. Look into the candle, like literally look at the flame into the candle. Watch the flame glow for a minute or 2. Feel into what you need to release and let go of. And then grab a piece of paper and start writing. So the first step is releasing everything that no longer serves you, okay? Step 2, now I would probably write this on a separate piece of paper. I didn't really give it much thought before, but as I'm going through, I'll tell you. Step 2, write down your intentions. So what are your intentions for this full moon ritual? New moon ritual. My apologies, my bad. What are your intentions that are going behind this new moon ritual? What are your intentions behind the writing that you're going to be doing? What are the intentions behind your day, behind the rest of 2020? What are your intentions behind 2021? So I'd like you to explore that. Step number 3. Now, please do, you can do this on a piece of paper, just any piece of paper, like in a book or something like that, because you're actually going to transfer this then onto something else. So this can be a bit scribbly if you need it to. Step number 3, grab a fresh piece of paper and at the top put my vision for 2021. Okay, now at this point, I want you to look at every single area that you would like to achieve in 2021. So for example, world peace, marriage, children, financial, about like whatever it looks like. But I want you to be specific. It's very easy to be like, oh, marriage, what does that look like? Who is your partner going to be? If you haven't already got them, who is your partner going to be? What do they look and feel like? What behaviors do they have behind them? What are the key attributes of that person? Like, I want you to be really detailed around this, because the more detail you can give, the more you will be able to call this in. And I want you to look at everything. How will it look this time next year? How will your life look this time next year? Now, fingers crossed for all of us around the world, it's going to look very different to the way it does today. Fingers crossed, we are going to have a huge amount of abundance. We are going to be able to travel freely. We are going to have freedom of choice. We are going to be able to really live and enjoy every single moment. We're going to be able to go back to Thailand for people like me, or go to Australia and connecting with our loved ones. What is your vision going to be for 2021? I would like you to do that as step number 3. Now, this is where it's important. Step number 4, you will need 2 pieces of paper, 2 separate pieces of paper. Do not use the front and the back. I need you to have 2 separate pieces of paper. I also would like you to pop on some really beautiful music. I should have given you an example, but something that is thought-provoking, that's chilled, that almost activates your cells. It could be something like solfeggios. It could be something like, I don't know, maybe you've got just a song that you love at the moment that you just can't stop playing over and over. I would like you to play that music. And what I would like you to do is, at the top of one piece of paper, put June 2021, and at the top of the other piece of paper, put December 2021. Go back and look at the list that you have made in step 3 and mark it out, June and December. So you're basically going to say where you're going to be hitting this stuff, whether it's going to be before June or before December. Please take as long as it needs for this. If you do this exercise correctly, you will look back at these papers and go, oh my goodness, I have achieved everything and more than I'd set my sights on. So please do be extremely, extremely mindful. If you do this correctly, like I'm actually going to do mine tomorrow. I'm actually going to take the time to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it early though, because I've got the calls and everything tomorrow night. Write down what it looks like. If you can be specific with numbers or names or whatever, brilliant. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. But do make sure they're on 2 separate pieces of paper. Then what I would like you to do is grab 2 envelopes, okay? And on one envelope, I want you to write June 2021, and on the other envelope, you're going to write December 2021. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? So, once you are done with your June list, you fold it up, you pop it in the envelope, and you seal it. Once you are done with the December list, you fold it up, you seal it, and then you hide it somewhere. You put it somewhere where you're not going to lose it, somewhere where it's safe. And then what you do is in June 2021, you go back and you look at that list and you look at what you've manifested, you look at what you've been able to achieve. This is how powerful as human beings we are. We can literally manifest anything. We can literally take our life to another level. So please be very considerate when you are doing it. If you're like, I'm going to be a millionaire by June 2021, make sure you've got a plan around it. How is that going to be? You know, maybe you're just starting out a new business and you would love to have 100 clients by June next year. Awesome. Pop the name of your business, 100 clients, and how you're going to go about that, so that you know you've got some sort of direction around it. Okay. And then obviously you've got the list for December. Once you have written them and you've placed them into the envelopes, the respective envelopes, I would like you to go back to your intentions. So the intentions that you have set to do this exercise, okay? And just either recite them or sit in peace and meditate and just memorize them. So it may be, I intend to set the intentions for 2021 loaded with love. My intention is to deliver everything that my soul knows that she can achieve. You know, you decide your intentions, but there's a couple of examples for you. But do make sure that you either sit with them and you either speak them, or you sit with them and you think about them and you like manifest on them, because what that will basically do is it will cement it into yourselves, and there will be no way that you cannot achieve it. And I don't know about you guys, after this year, I think we deserve an abundance next year. I think we deserve to manifest an absolute amazing year. Just bear in mind, you know, when in January and February, when all the disclosures taking place, do not go, oh my God, I knew this year was going to be awful. I don't know why I wrote that list. Remember, everything's happening as it is divinely intended. Divinely intended. You are far more powerful than anybody's ever let you believe. Genuinely. You are far greater, far more powerful than you could ever comprehend. So please do bear that in mind when I say to you, this exercise could completely catapult your life. Do it right, and you can absolutely achieve greatness. Once you have finished and your letters are safely sealed, i.e. either licked or sellotaped down, that is what you put them away somewhere, and that is the end of the new moon ritual. I don't know about you, but I am so looking forward to doing it. I am so excited, because I'm already feeling what 2021 is going to bring. I've had some amazing channels earlier today, yesterday, about the things that are coming into my life, and I'm seeing them. I'm seeing them come into fruition. So you can do the same too. Okay, so I'm just going to close out with just going to go to Jay. So Jay on YouTube has said, what water is best? Tap, home, filtered or bottled? Never drink tap water, ever. Unless you've got an amazing filter. Make sure that you do not scrimp and save on the filter. A Brita filter is not good enough to remove all of the fluoride and the nastiness in it. Do some research, get an incredible filter. I drink Highland Spring bottled water, and I'm against the whole plastic thing. However, it is the best on the market with the least toxins. Okay, so yeah, just so you know. Right, a couple of other things that I want to talk about then. Today, straight after this, I'm going to pop it on Instagram, and I'm also going to pop it on YouTube. My Conscious Conversations is going live today. I finished the website yesterday. Oh my goodness, it's taken me ages, so I apologise for the wait. 11.11, that is how much it is. £11.11 for 1 month. And basically every month you renew, and every Monday you get a Zoom call with me, okay? It is a monthly subscription. You can sign in or sign out at any point. Like, it's not a contract. You don't have to stay in for 12 months or anything like that. Literally, you sign up. If after 4 weeks you're like, no, I'm not going to do it again, that's fine. But obviously this is around truth. This is around ascension. So I'm very much a truth seeker, and I'm fed up of being blocked. So I'm going to be talking about all the truths. I'm not going to have to use code words or anything like that. What I am going to be doing also is making sure that you are prepped and ready for ascension through 2021. You think that this year has been interesting? You wait and see what's coming in the first few months of next year. We are going to be absolutely catapulting through ascension. Absolutely catapulting, okay? And I just want to hold space for you. For anybody that wants to join, it's £11.11 a month. That is it. The water filter man does home. Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about that person. So there is also 2 meditations that I'd like to talk to you about. Tomorrow evening at 7 p.m, I am going to be doing a meditation before I do the call at 7:30 with my Conscious Conversations. Literally, I'm starting the calls tomorrow. That's how organised I am. I'm going to do a meditation at 7 p.m. tomorrow, literally for 20 minutes. and I'm going to be setting an intention of love because we're in the new moon and eclipse. So I'm going to be setting an intention of love and healing. And then on the 21st of December, there will be a meditation. So next Monday, there will be another meditation at 7 p.m. That's a global meditation. We are pulling together all of the greats from around the world to absolutely raise the collective consciousness so that we are going into this, into the age of Aquarius. Whoop, whoop, that's me. We're going into the age of Aquarius with the utmost light and the utmost protection around us. Now, please remember what I said earlier on today. What you are doing right now is going to absolutely dictate your future. Stop with the nagging, stop with the control and the ego and all of those things that crop up. Please do be mindful of everything that you are putting out, you're going to get back. So my recommendation for you is choose love. If somebody's annoying you, walk away, ask yourself why they're annoying you. You do not need to speak back. It's quite fascinating. There's a lot of people that have been messaging me going, I've got this challenge going on, what would you do? And I'm like, I'm not telling you, I'm not deciding your path. You know, I'm not deciding your path for you. It is completely down to you. So please do not think I'm going to tell you what to do in these circumstances. What I would absolutely recommend is you sit with your heart and you ask yourself, right, where is this coming from? For me personally, everything is going to be loaded with love. Everything. My chosen timeline is the love vibration. My chosen timeline is none of this noise that's going on at the moment, the panic, the fear, that's not on my timeline. Whether I'm going on my own or with other people, 21st of December, I'm going 5th dimension. There is no way that it's going to be anything different. You decide your timeline, okay? Everybody on YouTube, everybody on Instagram, you decide your own timelines. I cannot do it for you. I am so sorry. I would be doing you a disservice if I did. So if you want to hear more, obviously I'll be talking more about the meditations on the Conscious Conversation tomorrow. But if you want to hear more, I'm going to pop the link in the description for YouTube where Conscious Conversations is. I'm also in Instagram. I've got a bio. In my bio, there is a Linktree link. I'm going to add it to the Linktree link today. So please just go in there. And if you want to join Conscious Conversations, literally we are set up. We are ready to go. The first call is tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. UK time. Okay, well, love you all to the moon and stars. Have the most incredible day. My heart is with you as always. Please do pick your timeline very carefully right now. Okay, and I will be doing a separate video on the new moon ritual that I've just done on here. I will carve that bit out and I will redo it just as a shorter video for YouTube. Okay, guys, love you to the moon and stars. I'm going to close out Instagram first. I will speak to you soon. And goodbye to YouTube. Thank you very much for listening, everybody.